What is up, YouTube? Basically, I think today that I'm actually doing is kind of going to spin off a little bit of my buddy David's channel. And, sorry, I'm just setting the camera down. And, he talks about, why he likes black women. Well, I'm going to put this video out there. He's my roommate, so I don't even have to make this video to him, but I'm going to make this as sort of a video response, but I'm not going to tag it to his video or anything like that, because I'm not going to try to go off of his subscribers to see a video like that, considering, I mean, they can come and see my video, but I'm not going to try to play off his subscribers, you know what I mean? I have mine, he has his, he happens to have more than me. That's okay, because my channel will get up there once I start talking about things that are a little bit more important. And even if it doesn't get up there, I really don't care what anybody thinks of me anyway. If they like me, then they can subscribe. If they don't, then pretty much they can go fuck themselves. I don't care. Oh, don't say that, you're a Christian. Well, that'll be the next video that I address. Why I could say, go fuck yourself as a Christian, and it won't matter. And it will also be a spin-off of what he did, but I have some different viewpoints. So that's why I'm making my own responses. So why do I adore Hispanic women? Okay, well, first off, I grew up in a Hispanic community. That's not all I know, but that's a lot of what my experiences were. And what I've experienced from them, from Hispanic women, is, you know, they have a good work ethic. They generally are very, very loyal people. You don't have to worry about them going out and cheating on you or lying to you or something like that. You just don't have to worry about that. In most cases. They're usually independent. They're usually are very protective, especially their kids. More of their kids than their husband, which is okay, which is good. But they're very, very protective. They're very family oriented. Not to mention, most of them look pretty damn good. Now, I know I'm Puerto Rican, so I don't know. There's going to be Dominicans out there that have something to say. That's alright. I don't mind. I know there's that whole Puerto Rican Dominican thing going. Then Mexicans are kind of off to the side, and then the Brazilians and the Colombians and the Guatemalans and all them are over here. So I know like the main beef is between the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans. That's okay. So, by the way, I had somebody. I live in Colorado Springs, Colorado now, and I actually had this lady tell me, she's like, but you're Puerto Rican, you know we hate you guys. Well, you guys know from past videos what my feelings on racism are, so I don't have to go back over that. Is ever to say that, I mean, it's nothing. Why? Like, what's the point of it? What does it get you? Where does it get you, you know? Where does hating somebody because of their skin color or their ethnicity get you? I don't know, it gets you to being a complete idiot and saying that you hate people because of their skin color? That's where it gets you. I mean, it doesn't get you anything else. So I don't understand the point of it. But anyway, so that's why. And plus, they're very, I mean, look up people like J-Lo, which, by the way, she needs to trim it down behind a little bit, because not everybody likes that. You know, look at people like her. Like, if you can't tell me, like, I guess my favorite aspect of them is not something that has to do with the curves of the body, although those are usually pretty good too. But, like, if you get a light-skinned, like a little bit darker than me, Hispanic woman, you can't tell me you don't love that skin. You can't tell me that. You know, I mean, they take care of themselves. They generally, people have the same idea. And what I've noticed is, They will take black women, they will take Hispanic women, and they will classify them in almost the same ways. You know, all of us Hispanics are in the ghetto. We're all on food stamps. We're all on all kinds of public assistance and all that. But that's just because, well, I don't want to say that the whole country would look at us like that, but we are a minority here, and it is a predominantly white country. Now, I'm not going to get into that. If you want to get more into that, you can look up David Sarche on my YouTube subscriptions. You can get more into his videos. Again, we don't have the same viewpoints on that 100% either. But we do live in a country where Hispanics are a minority. I would say we're more of a minority than blacks. If you were to take the whole Hispanic community, Guatemalans, Brazilians, Colombians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, all of us, then we're probably less of a minority than black people are. But if you took us as individual groups, like the Puerto Ricans over here, the Mexicans over here, the Dominicans over here, like them, and the reason why I keep bringing us three up first is because we're the main three Hispanic groups in this country. But if you separated us, because our cultures are different and people fail to realize that, you know, Puerto Rican culture is not the same as Mexican, it is not the same as Dominican, it's not the same as Guatemalan, Brazilian, Colombian. All of our cultures are different. People like to lump us in as the same, but we're not the same. Okay? Not to say any one of us is better, but of course I'm going to be a little bit more on Puerto Rican side because that's what I'm used to. I favor our culture, but it's because I was raised in it. It's because that's what I am. It's because what relates to me. So, but I'm not saying that any culture should be better to anybody else. Mine is better to me because it relates to me. Anyway, what I'm saying is people tend to group us together. So like when they talk about Hispanic women, they're all thinking, oh, they want to have 9 kids. They want to have, you know, be in the ghetto and all that stuff. They classify black women the same. But what they don't realize is a lot of Hispanic women are very smart. They're very attractive. They're very goal-driven. Most of the ones I met were. I'm not saying most of the ones are, but I'm saying most of the ones I know are. You know, there's Ada De Leon. There's Frances Figueroa, which is one of my best friends for probably about 17 years. There's Stephanie Torres. I mean, but those are just the ones I know. Even my ex, Katrina, she's pretty goal-driven herself. You know, she tends to get in her own way a lot, but she's pretty goal-driven herself, you know, and she's not stupid. And there's a bunch of them that are not, you know, in the ghetto or trying to live on public assistance, and that's what I like. I find in the Hispanic community, number one, it's a very tight-knit community. Number two, there's a lot of culture to it. A lot of culture to it. I mean, go to a Puerto Rican Day Parade. I mean, there's just one drink, I forget what it's called, but it's mixed. It sounds really gross, but just try it. But you can get salmonella from it, so try it at your own risk. It's a blended drink. It's milk, orange juice, and 1 raw egg. Now, it sounds gross, but just try it if you're willing to risk the salmonella. Okay, I'm not telling you or endorsing the drink. I believe you can heat it. I believe which is what they do. I believe you can heat it to get rid of the germ, but I'm not sure. So you may want to research that first. But I know there is a way to stop it from having salmonella in it. I mean, the Hispanic food, bacalaitos, plátanos, rice and beans, I mean, all kinds of, is really, it's a hearty tradition, I say, or a hearty culture. So like I said, just go to put on a little merengue, a salsa, and you'll see it. You know, put a bunch of Puerto Ricans or put a bunch of any kind of Hispanics in the room, and put down some platanos, some salsa, some merengue music, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's what it is. That's my thing on it. I think that the Hispanic culture turns out some very, very, not only physically, but beautiful in other aspects too. And that's my idea on it. So that's my take. Sub, rate, and comment below. Let me know what you think. And Dave, comment on this video. Let me know what you think too. Peace. Later.